Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. So, one of my very least favorite things about my channel is having to use TikTok. I have to use it to find receipts, I have to use it to find things to talk about. I don't like it. It's a cesspool on there. Like it's horrible. But I'll save things and I'll be like, maybe that could be something I could talk about. In this past week, I saved a handful or so of clips that don't exactly go together, but I found myself saying, "What is wrong with you?" on every single clip, even though they were all different types of things. That's what I found myself saying for every single one. And I thought there has to be a theme here. There has to be something I can a common thread where I can put all of this together in one video and make it work somehow. And what I came up with is that for all of these videos, even though they're all different types of creators, all the things, there is something that does tie them all together, and that is a lack of boundaries in order to get views. Whether it's parents ignoring their kids, people getting very inappropriate with strangers, or a child basically pleading with their parent to stop filming. TikTok and social media in general have a massive issue where people don't have boundaries for the sake of trying to go viral. So today we're going to be talking about some of these things that I've found this past week. A lot of you guys don't have TikTok, and so you like when I show you what's going on TikTok so you can kind of see, but from a safe distance. So this is going to be that safe distance for you, but prepare yourself because some of this stuff really is maddening. You know the drill. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so this first clip that we're going to talk about is from the Dad and Daughter Dream Team. We've talked about them a bunch on my channel, and a lot of you guys have been asking for an update. I started an update in June, beginning of June. And every time that I start to go about doing an update, I get so uncomfortable and just ugh, about the whole situation that I kind of exit out and I just do a different topic because it's getting worse. I say it every time, but it truly is getting so much worse. But this past week, a clip came up that an account called Family Davidson, they screen recorded it and they uploaded it. And I was so disturbed by this clip. It's coming from one of Sarah and Patrick's live streams. The family does multiple live streams a week. I think every night there's a new live stream. I believe with like the family at first, and then afterwards it's just Sarah and Patrick. Patrick, I don't know. But yeah, this clip that I'm about to show you disturbed me so much in the first few seconds that I shut it off and I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna save this for when I do an update on them and then we can watch it together. If you guys do want an update, I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't want to, but I will do it if there's enough of you guys that would like an update. Okay, so real quick, this account that screen recorded it, they put listen to the coded talking. How do people still support this disgusting content? We all know what's going on. She really does need help. Clearly broomed for a long time. You guys know I have to censor words on here. A lot of people ask questions about that. It's just what you have to do. But let's watch.
And watch my show for the rest of the night.
Oh, not for the rest of the night.
Will not eat popcorn for the rest of the night.
Not watch your show for the rest of the night either.
Why?
Because they're going to be playing games.
Oh, I am?
Yep.
Okay.
We've got things to do.
I don't have to play games if I don't want to.
Oh, I know. But you want to. I'm almost positive that I can convince you to play at least one game with me.
Okay. We only have one confetti? Come on, guys.
One.
We need 9 more.
Celebrate! Positivity in the air.
Yeah, sick. I'm sick about it. Remember, it's a father and daughter, which you all know. I mean, obviously, we all know this is a father and a daughter talking with each other, and it does seem coded. It's disgusting. And again, I was so grossed out by it. And this is why I haven't done an update on them in a while because it really is getting worse. Every time that I go and I check and I see, like, okay, maybe I'll do an update. And then It's progressively getting worse, like, they don't care anymore. They don't care, and they're almost leaning into it, you know what I mean? And, for a while there, like, what, months and months ago, Patrick was supposed to take a back seat to the channel, and it was gonna be more about Sarah, and, no, it's like he's just fully in it now, fully leaning into it. I think he does a lot of his own stuff now on the channel, like, it's just how it used to be, except now it's less of the father-daughter dancing stuff, and it's more they do the live streams together, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not very, like, well-versed on TikTok stuff, but when they said the confetti thing, I'm guessing that that means, money, like, people send money into them. People are sending money to them. They actually make money on these live streams, and they do it every single night. I don't even think Sarah works anymore, or did she ever? I don't know. I don't I think Patrick might work part-time, but I think that they really do rely on TikTok for their income, and what's really scary to me is their account's growing. Their account's growing. I know this is not gonna be a Patrick and Sarah and daddy-daughter dream team update, but let me just real quick see, because I don't know what they started out as when we first started talking about them, like, I don't know, over a year ago, almost 2 years ago. But I feel like the last time I looked at their account, they were not at 100,000 yet. They're at 124,000. Why? That's my big question. Why is their account growing? But if you guys do want an update, as you can see from that clip, it's not great. It's not going well. It's definitely getting a lot worse. I know a lot's been going on. People have been saying there's a lot going on. You need to check it out. If enough of you guys want me to, I will. It's gotten to that point where I feel like I don't want to continue giving them attention. And that's how I feel about certain accounts where they just continue to get worse. They don't wanna better themselves. They love the negative attention. They don't care what's being said. It's just like bringing attention to their what they're doing. And so I'm like, do I give them the attention they want? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. Okay, so when I was scrolling, I first came across this account, Adopted Connor. He posted about them. And it says influencers ditch adopted 3-year-old girl on a beach in active conflict zone. And I was like, oh, that's Bella and Dallin. Maybe I need to do an update. What's going on? So we're going to watch this clip. And then at first I was like, this can't be real. They did not, she did not just walk past her kid and go swimming. This guy has to be mistaken. So we're going to watch what he has to say. And then I went and found the clip. He's not mistaken.
This influencer just ditched the 3-year-old girl she adopted on the beach in an active conflict zone while there is a war going on. That might sound hyperbolic, but it is something you genuinely have to see to believe.
It has been
The beach
such
looks
a beautiful family
suspiciously
experience
empty
so far.
right now.
If you've never been,
Where are all the
to Abu Dhabi,
tourists?
put it at
Oh
the
wait,
top of
that's
your list,
right.
especially if
This
you're
is
a family.
happening right now. An active
Something
armed
that people don't
conflict.
realize.
Some
At least I
influencers
didn't
will
realize
genuinely
about
do
Abu Dhabi.
anything for
How
that free
incredible the
vacation
beaches are.
paid for
Not
by the
only is
Qatari
sand,
government. In case you missed it, there she is. Now watch with me as she gets further and further and further away. And
Okay, so 3-year-old at the beach, right? 3-year-old at the beach, and Bella's just walking right past her into the water. I was like, no, that has to be another kid. That can't be her kid. She can, that's no, like, say what you want, but she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. Am I naive? I guess so. Because here's the actual clip. I had to do a little digging. I couldn't, it was hard to find. I think because she did get a lot of likely a lot of negative comments for it. I had to see it though. I had to see it with my own eyes. I was like, this can't be real. But let's watch.
So we are currently staying in Abu Dhabi, and it has been such a beautiful family experience so far. If you've never been to Abu Dhabi, put it at the top of your list, especially if you're a family. Something that people don't realize, at least I didn't realize about Abu Dhabi, is how incredible the beaches are. Not only is the sand like powdered sugar, the water
So right
is
there.
the warmest water I've ever been
Right
in.
there.
It's
There's a
perfect for-
girl playing in the sand. She has a polka dot bathing suit on. That's her child. That is her 3-year-old daughter. And Bella did not even acknowledge her. She'd even look at me like, oh hey us. Nope. Didn't know. It's like it was just a kid she never has seen before, and she just keeps staring into the camera, walking. And so you think, okay, maybe Dallin's over there. I don't know. Maybe we missed him, even though she's in the middle of the sand and there's not a single person around. Um, so maybe Dallin's around. Let's see.
Not only is the sand like powdered sugar, The
There you can
water
see her in
is
the
the warmest
background, by
water
the
I've ever
way.
been in.
Still no one
It's
near her,
perfect for
and
little
Bella
babies.
not
My
acknowledging
baby's
her,
in the water right
her at
now.
all.
And yeah, it's so beautiful
Saying
and
my
calm.
baby's in the water. Yeah, she said my baby's in the water because another clip, which I can put in, Dallon's out in the water with their other daughter. Yeah. So no one's on the beach with their 3-year-old. She's all by herself, making content, ignoring the kid. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am so sick of seeing influencers do this where they just treat their kids like a prop. They don't take water safety seriously. They don't take anything seriously when it comes to the safety of their kids. Can you imagine? Can you imagine going to the beach with your 3-year-old and ignoring them and just going out into the water and looking at your phone and this and that? No, you're right next to your 3-year-old because anything can happen. Someone can come by, swoop in, and take them. A wave can come up, take them out. She wasn't in like a life jacket or anything like that. It's so dangerous. And yet they do this type of thing. Especially this family in particular, when on my last video we talked about, they never have her in a life jacket and it's just in the ocean when they're going surfing. Like it's maddening. It's so maddening. So yeah, mini update on Bella and Dallin if you guys want a bigger video at some point. I think I've already done 2. And that response to that video, by the way, the videos I did on Bella and Dallin was insane because everything that I said in there was things that were that they put out there. There was no speculating. It was things they put out there. And I got an insane response by their fans. So I'm curious how their fans justify this, justify leaving a 3-year-old on the beach by themselves to just sort of fend for themselves while the parents are out in the water making social media content. How do you justify that? Let me know. Okay, so this next one is going to seem a little bit random for my channel, and it has to do with Disney adults. Some of you guys have asked me to talk about Disney adults, to do a video on them, and my thoughts has always kind of been like, well, if they're not hurting anyone, they're not bothering anyone, like who cares? If you want to go spend your money at Disney and you're an adult, this whatever. I don't care. But there's this account going viral on TikTok, and it's of this adult woman. I don't know how old she is, but she is an adult. And for the past decade, since 2015, she has been going, I think it's Disneyland, not Disney World. She's been going to Disneyland. She goes a lot. And I hate to use the word harassing, but I don't really know what other word to use. The Peter Pan actor, and I think it is like it hasn't been the same guy for the past 10 years. It's different guys, but it's whatever she's doing is making the actor uncomfortable, and it's on video because she videos him while they're having this interaction. And she recently, about like in the past week or 2, I don't know, posted a 4 or 5-minute video of her talking with this Peter Pan actor. It has over 20 million views. 20 million views. And we're not gonna watch the entire thing because it's like 4 minutes, but you can see she's going up and she is basically giving him a little present, and you think, "Okay, that's nice, like, whatever." The interaction goes on for 4.5 minutes.
Oh boy. Whoa, it's just like you. It looks like you. Oh yeah. This is great. What am I supposed to do with it? Okay. Is that what you wanted? Sure. Great. You're such a brat, Peter. Hey. I'm not a pirate. Now what?
Now you're gonna take a picture with her.
Okay. Here. I have my prize.
I'll see you next week, right?
Cross my heart as a lost boy honor. I will take care of my duck slash chick.
Sounds great. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
We love you.
I know.
Okay, sounds great.
Thanks for the prize. Bye, Peter.
I'm not gonna show you the entire clip, but if you go to the comments, it's every time he sees her coming, and it's the Ben Affleck, he's smoking and looking annoyed. I know he went on a cigarette break after this. What? He effing hates you. I'm getting ready for work every day, hoping she's not in the park. Uh, Girl, this is an adult. Let him work with kids. Peter Pan next week. And so we're like, okay, well, what's going on? There has to be more to this story. And she has, like I said, for the past 10 years, been doing this where she goes up, and it's very clear that the actor or actors, because it's different guys usually, or, for the past 10 years, it hasn't been the same guy. But a lot of times it could be the same guy for the couple years, and they look visibly, visibly uncomfortable. And they're trying nicely to kind of get away from her, but they have to stay in character or they're going to get fired. And there's been a lot of debate as to, oh, she's not hurting anybody. Um, they would fire her or not fire her. They would ban her from the park if it was really an issue. And people are saying, well, no, because she's a paying customer who probably spends a lot of money there. They're not going to ban her for interacting with Peter Pan. But the thing is, when you go to her TikTok, so, so many of the TikToks are with this Peter Pan and they get millions and millions and millions of views. It's almost like she thinks that there's something going on, but it's just a Peter Pan actor. She has, like, said she wanted to get engaged to him.
Don't get any idea. No. 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 You can have Eric.
I don't want Eric.
No, I don't want you either. No.
Oh.
Again, all these things that makes him uncomfortable because these interactions go on for a long chunk of time and there's nothing he can really do but try his best to escape the situation, and he does, but it doesn't really work. This past June, she posted this one video montage of different times that she was interacting with him, and she put it to the Katy Perry song, The One That Got Away. Yeah. Uh, I'll let that play while I read you guys some of the comments. Someone said, it's like going to the club and thinking the stripper actually likes you. Girl, I heard there's a hidden Mickey in the therapist office. I got your man. Someone posted like a picture they took with them. Um, there needs to be a Netflix documentary on Disney adults and workers telling their experience with them. Here's the thing, like, I feel like, again, there's Disney adults who just go and have a good time, and there's ones that go and take it too far. This is taking it way, way too far because people saying, "Oh, she's not hurting anyone. She's making him uncomfortable." And I saw another video of someone who used to work at Disney and as Peter Pan, but at Disney World, and he said that there was a lot of inappropriate stuff that went on, not with because he didn't see her, but characters with the adults, but he said that what the Disney princesses went through was actually a lot worse with men making really creepy type of comments, and that there is only so much that these actors can do. So, but at the end of it, he said, "Don't be a Tony,"
So next time you're there, if you're an adult and you want to meet a character, just remember to be respectful and kind to the performer. And don't be a Tony.
which is what the girl's name is. So basically, like, even this actor is saying, yeah, it's too much. Like, stop making these actors uncomfortable. But I'm curious what you guys think about all of this. My take is, girl, stop. Stop. They're being nice. They're being nice, but you're taking it too far. You're also taking up a lot of time. There's a lot of kids and a lot of people, adults, kids, whatever, that go to these parks that also want to interact with the actors and take a picture or say hello. When you're taking up minutes of their time, it's unfair to the other people there, and it's, again, making them uncomfortable. So I'm against it, and this girl just kind of seems to be kinda leaning into it at this point, and I guess for good reason, because looking at her last few videos, she's gotten 4.8 million views, 3.8 million views, 3.2 million views, 5.7, 3 million. So she's getting millions of views off of this type of behavior, and I find it incredibly, incredibly wrong. And if she doesn't realize that, someone in her life, in her personal life, needs to let her know. But let me know what you guys think about it. Okay, this next one is also going to seem very, very random. But again, it goes in line. The last girl did not respect people's boundaries. This next one is all about not respecting people's boundaries. So, this is a topic that I rant about off screen in my day to day life. And it is the salespeople that go around on their segways. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys live somewhere where that is? They're usually selling pest control or security systems or something like that. And they don't take no for an answer. They will continue knocking. You can have a no soliciting sign. They're going to continue knocking. Have you guys seen the videos where people literally have the sign saying, baby sleeping, do not solicit? People just keep knocking and knocking. And then the owner of the house comes out and confronts them. And they're like, sorry, missed it. You didn't miss it. Well, it turns out there's an entire community on TikTok that are these salespeople that give other people tips on how to make sales, how to push past the no soliciting signs, how to not take no for an answer. And it's disgusting. This one video I'm about to show you, again, totally disgusted me. I almost wanted to do an entire video on this. And then I thought, no, I don't think that would really work on my channel. So finally, like a month or two later, I found a place to put it on my channel.
Guys, when you're knocking doors and you see a no soliciting sign, I would actually argue that it is easier to sell someone with a no soliciting sign versus without one, because people without a no soliciting sign get knocked 3 times a week, 5 times a week, and you're just another guy coming by. You sound like a sales guy. They're probably not even gonna answer the door to you. As someone who has a no soliciting sign, they probably don't get knocked as much because other solicitors avoid that. And when you knock on the door, I teach this all the time and I preach this. You are not a sales guy. You are someone popping by. You're a kid, you're a young adult popping by, giving an amazing price just because you're already in the area. So they're not even gonna see you as a sales guy. So if someone answers the door and they have a no soliciting sign, you're not a sales guy, you're just someone popping by and asking the nearby neighbors because you can give them an amazing price and an amazing deal. And then you obviously know in the back of your mind why you're doing what you're doing and you're selling them. They don't even realize you're selling them. So knock no soliciting signs. Don't pose yourself as a sales guy and you'll make so much more sales. If you're not knocking no soliciting signs, you're leaving so much money on the table.
So this Blake, it's pushing people. If you're not knocking on the no soliciting signs, you're leaving money on the table. No, you're respecting people's boundaries, people's what they want, their privacy, their rule for their space. They don't want you knocking for whatever reason. They don't want to deal with the solicitor. They don't want to wake their baby up. They don't want to get their dogs all stirred up. They're working. But yet this guy and a lot of other people say, no, keep going. And I'm guessing a lot of people take this because I see videos on TikTok all the time of people completely ignoring other people's signs. And these comments were not at all agreeing with this guy. Someone said, or respect the sign. As someone who teaches sales and does sales training, I hate the lack of respect and ethics. Absolutely. With these type of salespeople, it's like they don't have any respect. They don't have any respect. And then they're shocked when people get mad. Someone said, you are the reason signs exist. No soliciting means no soliciting. I feel like back in the day, we'd only see no soliciting signs on businesses. Now, people have to get them for their own homes because these people don't take no for an answer. And even with the signs, unfortunately, it doesn't do any good. That just made me mad, though. It made me so mad. Okay, so this next one is another TikTok. It's an account that's kind of, again, going viral, again, for all the wrong reasons. This one has a lack of boundaries, or no, they don't respect the boundaries of their child. And it's a video I was seeing pop up because it's getting a lot of views. And then one of you guys said, "Can you check out this account?" And they're from, what's their account? Rogue Ridge Life. And when I saw this video, I instantly got a sick feeling to my stomach because something just seems very off, very off. It's like anybody who exploits their kid, that's a problem. But then there's some that are worse than others, you know? Like there's some that when I see these clips, it's like I get that gut feeling like something is very off. And with this account, something just seems really off. If you guys want to deep dive on them, let me know. But I want to show you this clip, and it made me sick to my stomach. So
what's going on?
Oh, I got a big thorn and it's not coming out.
Let's see it.
It can't come out.
Let's see it.
Okay, Pinky promised to not touch it.
Well, how is it supposed to come out if I don't touch it?
Well, I'm not. Mom, turn off the video.
For just a second?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Okay, pinky promise.
Okay. Now
okay, so that right there. First off, this kid is in a lot of distress. He has thorns in his feet. He doesn't he's scared. He just wants his mom to help him. And he says, "Turn off the camera for this 1 second," because he knows, of course, mom is not her first priority isn't to go and help her child. It's to make content out of her child who is hurt. And that looks like it's a theme on this channel. So the video continues to go on and he's very upset and it's all about the thorn and then he takes the thorns out. But that's what this whole account is. It's this kid who, I don't know, is probably around 5 years old. He is the main star of the account and the account is growing. It has 636,000 TikTok subscribers, followers, subscribers, I don't know. But with this video in particular, she makes two parts to it, and they made literally, I don't know how many views, like 20 plus million views or something crazy like that. And in part 2, after she shows him picking all the thorns out and crying and getting upset, she says this. Let's watch.
Any encouragement for your followers, like kids, be brave at home, anything like that? Do you have anything to say to your followers to encourage them? Okay.
Yes. Everyone.
Do you have any encouragement for your followers, like kids? This video alone has 196,000 saves. Are all children saving that video? No, it's adults. Adults who apparently enjoy watching children be in distress. It's disgusting. So then I started scrolling through this account, and I don't know how much the dad is involved. I think he is, but it does seem like it's more of the mom who likes the attention. And she posted this 2 days ago, actually, and said, I'm just going to drop this here for you all aspiring content creators out there. Now, she's being sarcastic, but keep in mind, she's writing this, and this is about her kid. Adopt a kid today. Your investment will be monetizing in only 7 short years. So I guess the kid's 7. Your investment will roll in the dirt. They're always hungry and they like surprises. Money maker, money, lots of money, all about the money. I want more money. Someone said, sarcastic or not, you should probably think twice about posting things like that, considering he is literally adopted. Someone said, so this is weird. Yeah, this is really weird because she's making a joke out of it because she didn't make a lot of money out of it. Now, mind you, this video is posted on that she is showing the analytics for was posted last December. Something tells me she has grown a lot since then and makes more money since then. Also, from the little bits I'm hearing, I did like a little tiny check out their channel, check out their account. They use their kid to be the spokesman for their GoFundMe so they can keep their property and all these other things. So they're 100% making money. But I forgot to read the comments too on the one where he said, hey, can you please turn the video off? Someone said, he told you to turn off the video. Turn off the video. He's telling you to turn off the video. Him telling you to turn off the video broke my heart. Poor thing. Probably sees the back of the phone so often. That's what is heartbreaking to me with so many of these kids, that they see the back of the phone first before they see their parent, before their parent is actually present. Are these parents actually present? Are so many of these parents ever actually present? Or is it phone first, then kid? It is absolutely disgusting, and I definitely want to do an entire dedicated video because I think there's a lot going on here. I think there's a lot going on with this account. And again, when you get that sick feeling like something's wrong, you get this gut feeling. I've gotten that before. Um, I got that with early on with the dad and daughter dream team when I remember very specifically sitting on my couch and stumbling on the video of them dancing together. Had no idea who they were. This was like January, I think, springtime of 2025. And I got this sick feeling once I realized it was a father and daughter. Not saying that is at all what I mean with this family, but I have a gut feeling something just seems very off. So if you guys do want me to talk more about that, let me know. But yeah, anyway, that was just some lack of boundaries I was finding going on in social media this past week. Could probably do a new one every single day because people on social media, influencers, content creators, whatever, have such a lack of boundaries when it comes to others, whether that be their kid, whether that be an employee, like a employee somewhere, whether that be a friend, whoever. There's a lack of boundaries and respect, and it's absolutely disgusting, all for the sake of going viral. Like, you have to live with yourself, and these people are okay doing this. Bella and Dallin are okay with leaving their daughter in the middle of a beach by herself. What if something awful happened? Boy, are we supposed to be like, "Oh, boy, it was an accident?" Or did you literally leave your kid stranded in the middle of a beach while you went into the water staring at your phone? The Disney one. "Oh, she's not harming anyone." No, but she's making someone really uncomfortable and having to be stressed out about going into work. All of this stuff sickened me, and I'm glad that I was able to kind of put everything into one video, even if it didn't all mesh together perfectly. Wasn't just like a deep dive into one topic. It was a little bit of this, a little bit of that. If you guys like these kind of videos, let me know. I would like to do more of these reaction kind of videos where it's not so organized and perfect and I have my all my points signed out, just kind of chatting. If you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed these type of videos. Thank you as always for being here. I hope you guys have a great week and hopefully I see you guys next time. Bye.